because okay, so we are this. So let's see. We have all of these people, and I believe Ulate has many fewer lords than we do. Yeah, they have 4 lords. We have significantly more. We could easily beat them in just manpower, right? And if we do that, then we would have a lot more cities for ourselves, and we'd be more powerful, and perhaps we'd get some more lords every now and then. Irgrala likes us even more now. Okay, well, I guess fighting Irgrala is definitely not a thing that we're going to do, right? We are going to free the peasant, because there's no reason really not to. Alright, so we want to go look at these faction relations report, I think. And we want to go see what we think of player. We're going to throw the player relation. We want to go down. I believe Ulate is near the bottom, right? Ulate. Here they are. Okay, so they like us, and we are at peace with them, and we actually like them. So that's probably why he chose not to go to war. And I'm pretty sure we also like Irgrala quite a bit, don't we? Yeah, Irgrala we have a trade agreement with, which is, of course, that's something we're not going to go to. So perhaps once we have 21 centers, we have 3 caravans, 8 lords. Yeah, we have twice as many lords as they do. Mumain, which are the other people, they have 4 more lords than we do, which means it'd be a bad idea to attack them now, right? We couldn't take out these people, but if we could attack Ulade, and presumably we would get all their centers, I don't think we could assume we'd get all their lords, but we could get all their centers and presumably their caravans too, right? So if we were to do that, then we would have 28 centers. I would say maybe 1 more lord. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they won't join us, but let's say we'll get 1 more lord and another caravan. So we'll have 28 centers, right? We'll have 4 caravans and 9 lords. Then we attack these people. We'll get the same thing except for more centers. So then we'll have 38 centers, which will be 6 more than these people. Then we will have 5 caravans and 10 lords. I don't know if that's how it's going to work out, as I mentioned. Then we do this, then we'll have 43 centers, 6 caravans, and 11 lords, or perhaps 8 lords. If we had 11 lords, we'd be a match for them, wouldn't we? Because we would have more industrial might, so to speak, in that we would have more caravans in them. So we would have more trade and stuff. So if we were to conquer everything on here, we would be much more powerful than them. As it stands, we are significantly less powerful than them, but also significantly more powerful than these people. And I believe, actually I'm going to go back to this financial relations, or not financial relations, that doesn't even make sense. We're going to go back to this faction relations report, because we want to go check how many lords does Lagan have. I think they have 5. No, they have 4 too. So, wait, what's our opinion of Lagan? Because we could, no, we like them too. We like frickin' everybody! Okay, we need to find some lords who are a little bit more warmongering, or something. Okay, we can rest here now. I don't want to do anything else, but it is nice to be able to rest here for free. That's certainly the case. Well, let's just rest here all night. Then we'll go see if we can find ourselves some more lords, because we want to go to war. We want war. And we don't have a particularly... Let's see. You come across what are evidently stray cattle from a nearby village. Well, that must be our village, right? So, we will return the animals to the village. Animals are really valuable to village survival. Oh my god. YouTube stream, very good. Okay, we have a ton of money in Tamer and Eilich, so we're gonna go there. Okay, so we lost some morale, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we did get more troops. Yeah, we got 8 Morths, which is good, because we kind of want. We're gonna see if we can find ourselves some more lords to talk to, because we need to talk to lords. We're gonna go to Eilich, collect our dues. They were probably go down to Tamer and collect their dues from there. And why do we talk to more lords? Because we need to speak to them about certain things, such as, can we get some wars? Well, one, I need some of these lords to, like, you know, like me. I don't want to do that. I want to duel you. What are you defending? You're scouting. Very good. So you don't have anything you want to do. I don't know. Do you have anything? Or maybe you're the person who Well, see, the thing is, the problem with that task is I can't do it. Because I have nowhere to train. Okay, wait, Imchar, they're being attacked by bandits, aren't they? So we'll go there. Like, that way at least we'll be able to do something. Problem is, we're running out of money. We don't have any way to get the money. Oh wait, I didn't even... One, they're apparently not infested with bandits anymore, which is not what I'm about. The thing I forgot to do is I forgot to go to iLeech and collect my, my money. Which is something that I definitely should have done. And it apparently doesn't want to give me my money or something. I don't know. Let's just do this here. Maybe it's because it's too early in the morning. No, I was going to say it's too early in the morning, but it is noon, so that's clearly not the case. Okay. 69 shillings, very good. Let's see if we can get our money. No, it's just 100 shillings. Tamir has like almost 500 for us, so we'll just go down there, see what we can do. Oh wait, we want to go visit the tavern just in case any of our people are here. Of course, we always want to visit the taverns and see if there are farmers who need their villages saved, because that seems to be a fairly common thing. How to use a farmer, so not the case. Alright. So, to Plotcher it is. I'm probably butchering all these names, to be honest, but I don't know what to call them, so I'm going to call it Plotcher. Plotcher? Okay, we're kind of running out of wealth in our treasury there. Okay. We'll do some music. Be happy to play some music for you guys. More shillings, more reputation, and more reno, as it should be. See what you guys have got. Maybe we'll probably buy some more food. Ooh, that's nice. That's also really nice. Huh. Well. I'm just gonna take what's over here. Okay, I'm kind of hold it. Okay, so we're going to... Well, sadly, our king doesn't seem too keen on the idea of expanding ourselves through war. Ooh, who are you? Maybe you'll be. You seem to be a normal lord. Perhaps I can entice you with further promises of some land. Oh, you don't even know me? No tasks and nothing to do. Okay, that's nice, I guess. May I suggest a course of action? Will you follow me? No. Perhaps I can have a duel with you. Indeed. Very well. Let us fight with sword and shield. Sounds great. I will meet you there. Okay, let's beat him down. Because I would like to just kind of easily defeat him. Ow. What? I attacked him and I didn't even do any damage. I'm gonna fight him again. We should use our own weapons. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have like a horse or something. Better not. Okay, he doesn't. He has 2 minutes. I would love to be beaten again. So far, I've apparently won not one duel. God, I cannot fight this guy because for some reason I just can't damage him really. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Let's fight with sword and shield. That sounds great. I'll meet you there. Why can't I even hurt him? See, when it said let's fight with... See, what the fuck? What is that? I can't even damage him, and then he just cuts right through me. Okay, I need to buy some mail armor or something, because I cannot fight these people. And apparently they can just hit through me. You know, I bet you I'm gonna buy this mail armor, and then some random bandit is just gonna cut me apart. Yeah, this is not horrible armor here. And we're wearing these leather gloves too. I feel like we have at least good as protection as chainmail with these gloves and this armor, which is, as I mentioned, not bad. Perhaps we should purchase one of these cloaks. Because that way we'll get a little bit more body armor. And right in purchase. That's not bad. 8 more body armor, 2 leg armor. I don't really care about the leg armor, and the head armor would be kind of nice to have. I think I'm going to keep it, so I can keep the head armor. See, this is the cloak I would like to have. Because this way I'll get all the armor. That's a lot of no, I think I'll just buy some more food, because we don't really have the money for this stuff right now. We need to fight some more bandits or something. By or something, I mean bandits. Let's go down to Tamar, claim ourselves our money. See, we need chainmail. We just have to have it. I don't think there's going to be any substitute for having this if we want to dual lords for their, you know, appreciation and such. Let's see, do you guys have any chainmail? Okay, yes, this is a cheap mail coat. Which means what he had was probably a little bit better than this, right? But this gives me 41 armor. I had 26 and 12, which gives me 38 armor. If I bought a cloak, I would have more than the required, more than this chainmail. So, I'm just kind of curious how that even worked out. Okay, that's a really nice helmet. But then again, it also costs 13,000 gold, or shillings, so... Yeah, that is a slightly better linen coat, I believe. Oh, I'm going to buy it, though, because it's kind of expensive. Okay, instead, we're not going to do anything. Wait, what did we buy? Oh, we bought the thing. Okay, well, I guess we're going to use it then, aren't we? Didn't actually make purchase that. What are we going to do, eh? Alright. Instead, we're just going to rest in this town here for a little bit. Wait here for some time. And some time we will spend waiting around. I guess we'll talk to that lord in the morning. Ooh, unless those are people we can fight. Yes, charge them! But you can't hide. Yeah, that's right, I'm gonna kill you. I hate you. No, I'm tempted just to say what could go wrong in charging, right? Because we have so many people. Like, what could go wrong? But then, I feel like a lot could go wrong, to be honest. A whole freaking lot could go wrong. And I don't want it to end up that way. So instead, we're going to move forwards more cautiously. And use up all of my stamina doing it, because I don't have the freaking horse yet. Okay, so we have been slowly improving our equipment. Our sword is meh. But, yeah, I think I'm going to trade swords with that guy, because I'd rather have a better sword myself than give him a nice sword, right? So, we're going to trade swords with that guy. Then, after that, I think we will... Well, I also want to purchase still some chainmail, and then after that... Or, well, not after that, because it's not like something has to come after, but I do want to increase my riding skills so I can get this horse. Because right now, I have no stamina to, like, run up a hill. Like, I just ran up a hill, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying, I have no more stamina. It's much too difficult. I must become better. Alright, I'm gonna keep going forwards. I just want to get to the top of that hill over there. If I can do that, that will be nice. Figure once I get up there, I should be able to watch the battle with my own eyes, rather than having to rely on the tactical map, which is nice. Well, of course, we are really slow because we suck at running. I don't know that athletics increases your stamina amount. I would say that it would, but I wouldn't be willing to put points into it to check it out, is what I was trying to say. Why are you guys so far back? I'll just control the infantry, right? Because the infantry are really what we're here to do, or what we're here to go with. And then the archers, I'll just move a little bit in front and all. Okay, they can see them now. I think I should probably stop. Okay, they're stopping right there. Very good. we're just gonna let them keep shooting for a little bit, right? Because that way we'll be able to weaken them a little here and there using some stuff, or at least distract them. Now we're gonna move forwards, because it doesn't really matter how many javelins they throw, because they definitely don't have enough javelins to kill us. Even if every single one was a kill, I believe we would still survive. So just let's get up to the top of this hill, which we are almost at. Hooray! There they are. Now we can see it, so I'm just going to stop running. Now they're throwing javelins at us. It's fine, I don't care. Alright, now get them. Okay, so actually, it doesn't seem like they actually have a whole lot of their normal young warriors. They perhaps had 4 of them, and now they just have a bunch of other random people, which is fine with me, because this way it's easier for us to defeat them. But, rather, everybody charge for not infantry. Everybody. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, we won. I know, that was riveting stuff to watch, but it's the safest way. Very good. Okay, I'll grade you. I'm just going to release a whole bunch of you. We want to get rid of 20. Is the correct amount. Unless I counted incorrectly. Oh, right, because we have those extra bandits, I believe, so we didn't have some issues with that. Right, let's get rid of 22 of you. We'll take you guys, of course. And now we have these people, these people. These people are definitely pretty good. They're our best soldiers ever, I think. I believe they are the best people we've ever had, except for perhaps these old warriors here. But other than that, they're pretty good. We also get some loots. Got some morale too, which is awesome. And we have some people who sell at the nearest ransom broker. Things are starting to come back together. We're going to go over to this town, and we're going to find the next ransom broker we can find, right? Because we need a ransom broker. And here's a ransom broker. Okay. Better bring your purse. I've got some people to sell. Not a whole lot, mind you, but a few. Our money in our, or not, I don't know what to call it, in our treasury, yes, that's the word. The money in our treasury is about gone. It's a bit unfortunate. You know, of course. Let's see. So yeah, we'll have 641 more shillings in the treasury. We'll probably have a little bit more than that, to be honest, because we'll probably get maybe a couple hundred shillings in rents from Drumcayan, or Say It, or whatever the heck it's called. But in the meantime, that's going to be the end of this session, which has been quite a long one, actually. So thanks for watching. Not that we've actually accomplished much. We lost a horrible battle down here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.